welcome back to another episode of Pickin and Grinnin. Here with Brad and Leroy, and we're going to sit around and we're either going to talk reselling football or pick on each other or whatever. But before we get started, there is something I want to say. Oh, I didn't have the chat to open. Here we go. There is something I'd like to say to everyone. I want to thank everyone for all the support in the latest video I did about how eBay's changed my life. I want to thank everyone for all the messages I've received on YouTube and Instagram. I want to thank everyone for all the stories that they're reaching out and telling me your story. I greatly appreciate that. That's also an inspiration to me. And I just want to say that I'm doing everything I possibly can there because there's so many messages. I'm doing everything I possibly can to keep up, and I'm trying to respond to every single one of them. So if you've left me a message and I haven't gotten to it yet, I will get to it. I do promise that I will get to your message and I will respond to it. So with that said, I just wanted to get that out of the way because I know we got a lot of new subscribers to the channel, and I think some of them may be coming in tonight. So if you do, I just want to get that out of the way, and just want to say thank you for your support. All right, guys, there we go. I'm good. I said what I need to say. You know, I just want to make sure everybody got to hear what I need to say.
Okay, my turn. I want to thank everybody for thanking me, for thanking everybody, for thanking people, just thanking people that people thank each other. I want to thank the flea market today for being very sourceful and getting me a lot of nice stuff today. I want to thank people that have bad legs so I can sell their prosthetic legs. I want to thank them. I want to thank my buddy Brad, and hope we have a great show.
So, all right. So we're just being Thanksgiving today, huh? We might as well break out the turkey.
I want to thank the people for thanking Chris, and thank Chris for thanking the people, and then give an opportunity to thank people as well. And then all the people that Leroy thanked, I'm thankful for those people. I'm thankful for being thanked by Leroy. I'm thankful for many, many things. Last and not least of all, which is to be here tonight with a gentleman and a scholar, and I'll let you guys figure out which one it is.
I appreciate you two great words, but what do you have to say for Chris?
Hey,
No
I do have an announcement real quick. Next Tuesday on One Stop Shop.
You're quitting your own show?
No. Next Tuesday on One Stop Shop on District app, guys. I will be having a live auction at 7 p.m. So guys, come by and check that out. I'm having a clearance sale on my eBay store. I know we got close to 50 items listed right now that's going to go into the auction. $1 starts. So we got some pretty good stuff. So you guys should come check it out. Next Tuesday on One Stop Shop at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I want to thank Chris for letting everybody know he's going to be doing whatnot next week.
Yeah, Leroy's begging for you guys to come buy all that stuff because he makes a cut off of that. Oh my goodness!
So the auction going to be on One Stop Shop? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. Auction is going to be on One Stop Shop.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I did. I want to thank also. I got two more people I want to thank. Leroy.
I want to thank Jesus Christ.
Yes, most definitely.
I want to thank Jesus Christ.
Last night I was on Didbit, and they had a big card show for the last 2 days. And I want to thank Kevin, Commonwealth Picker, and Carrie, American Arbitrage, for allowing me to come on there and come on their platform and sell some cards. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Does anybody in the chat have anybody to thank? I mean,
yeah.
We want to save some for you guys. I do want to say what's up to my buddy Land Shock Picker, an old G buddy of mine.
I'm just very thankful, Leroy.
Yeah.
Today.
We'll see. Isn't gratitude and thankfulness way better than the ranting and raving Chris that we had a week ago? It's much better.
Shay.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Because of
Shane.
that, I'm here today. Before that, I was just a gleam in my daddy's eye. Oh wow.
Oh wow, Corey. No, y'all getting. I can't put that on the screen, man. Y'all are
Just read the
crazy.
chat.
Leroy, how's your week been, brother?
I'm hanging in there. I went thrifting today and I did very well. Spent a lot of money.
That's great news.
But I got some remote control cars, which is one of my favorites. I got some really cool tools. I got some machinist tools. Yeah, and I got some stuff. I got some rulers and some stuff for my flea market bins, and so yeah.
Leroy, I sold a tool today going out the door. Well, it's not really a tool; it's like a part. But it's in the tool category. It's going out the door for $88.
I want
some kind of pneumatic pump.
I want to thank Corey's parents for having him in this world, because Corey is a very nice guy, and I do want to thank him for his entry in the Mrs. Sparky contest.
Did he win?
No, he sort of got blown out of the water.
He got blown out of the water by who?
I'm just going to provide background music while everybody thanks everybody. So y'all go ahead, all right?
Okay.
Oh, beautiful for space.
Leroy, who won the contest?
I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, y'all haven't posted it yet?
Purple mountain majesty.
The winner
Above the floating plain. America. You're supposed to be monologuing over the top of it. America.
Hey, look, it's supposed to be a reselling talk show.
God shed his grace. Why are y'all not taking the opportunity to talk and give thanks over the beautiful music?
I will tell you one thing that I have been thinking.
What have you been
thinking? Because of Corey, the Mr. Spock contest was a success. And Brad, they were very big help, and Corey was one of the ones that started it. So I do want to thank Corey really from the bottom of my heart. I already messaged him. But I'm going to put it on blast right now. I didn't want to, but I was told by my family that next year there needs to be a part 2. So
yeah,
I don't know when, but I was told, because some people didn't get Sparkies. I didn't really tell all the family and everything, and they were mad.
So we get to do round 2 next year, huh?
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, and all those people in the chat, I'll have you know, you hadn't heard my real singing voice. I actually earned my living as a professional singer for over 10 years. Boom.
And just so you guys know, Brad was.
Hey, Brad. I want to thank the Texas Longhorn fans for being dummies.
Yeah, they did give them a second chance to look at that, or talk it over, rather. What were you saying, Leroy? What were you saying?
The winner of the Mr. Sparky contest, the year 2024, by anonymous decision, was you guys only, one and only.
You're not supposed to announce it, are you?
Yes,
He already has.
Black Sheep Society.
And this is
Brad won.
And this is him. Yours? That's him right there.
Holy cow, man.
Yeah. And it was Bianca picked that. It wasn't Leroy. So she didn't know me from a hole in the ground. So.
Bianca picked the first one, and the chat, we did a poll, and the chat picked I forgot who she is. Actually, I got to tell Brad who she is.
Beach by Repeat was one.
She was the second. She was the last one, and the first one was I don't know, but the other one.
Andrea, but I don't know. I don't know what her screen name is.
Right.
We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her money though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I
on
think
district.
Brad's was cool looking. I like. Can I see that again, Brad?
Yeah, I'll crank up the light too so you can see it. But
Tracy, hello, Tracy. She says, "Hey, Buck and Elroy."
Oh, there she goes again.
you know, that sounded like you said something different. Hey, 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 Buck and Leroy.
But
That's cool, Brad. I'm gonna blow that up so everybody can see it. Hold on, man. There you go. Look at that, guys. That is awesome. You made that out of Leroy. Do you have one available that you can show the viewers that are new here that can actually see what the original, what that looked like before he did that? Yep, there you go, people. That's what it looked like before, right there. That's awesome. That was a great thing. Reseller Locker Room says hello there, guys.
Is it the whole locker room in here, or is it just like one individual? I need to know.
It's whoever's logged into that one, and then Shane's in here.
Yeah.
And then Texas says we're a bunch of ugly boys. We appreciate that. I was told today in a comment that my beard made me look 15 years older. So I guess I'm going to try and work on getting rid of that. Oh, real quick, next week, guys, Brad's going to let everybody know if we're having a show or not because I won't be. Do you know yet, Brad?
I'll probably come on. I don't think anybody planned any parties for that night, so we'll probably be on and doing something. So
yeah,
even if it's just for a few minutes,
I'll be on too. I won't have nobody to pick on, so I'll be.
Cool.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Since it's going to be on Halloween night, though, I feel like we have to do it in costume, Leroy.
Yeah, there you go. Dress up, Leroy.
I already know who I'm coming as. So
listen, I don't know if you guys know this. Last year, I don't know if you guys know Derek and Regina. They have a show, and it's Hump Day Hangout, and they did a Halloween contest, and Paul Philly Flipper dressed up as me.
Oh, that was funny. That would have been neat to see.
He used my background and everything.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He had a hat on, a Steelers hat. He had glasses. He had a tool in his hand. It was hilarious. I don't recommend anybody dressing up like me. I got too many haters in the world.
haters, who's hating on Chris?
Oh man, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe. Look, I got a comment today on that video I put out, Brad. And somebody said in there, they said, so the whole sentence pretty much tells me that they didn't watch the video because they says, how has eBay changed your life? I call BS. Of course, they said the other word. But my thing is why would you even ask that? Because if you watch the video, so obviously you didn't watch the video, you just read a title and want to leave some sarcastic remark.
You can't rationalize what people on the internet say, Chris.
Oh yeah, you're right. You 100%.
Don't spend like a second headspace trying to figure it out. Just keep
what did I
going.
not get the memo about?
Oh, Shane's not on the Reseller Locker Room podcast. If
yes,
you watched it, you'd know that.
Yes, I did get that memo. It was kind of a shock to everybody because he didn't tell nobody till the last minute. It was kind of like, it's just kind of like one of them things. Hey, I'm leaving.
And it's Dave. Dave owns the channel now. Yes, if you watched the newest episode, you saw that Dave is taking Shane's place as the permanent member of the locker room.
Yeah, but I do know that I did watch Shane's video on his channel where he explained more about it, and I get it, you got a lot going on, brother. You got a lot going on. Bearded Picker says he counts as a Chris hater. You keep it up, man. We're going to talk about Saturday.
Listen, Chris. You
Yeah.
leave Scott alone because I like Scott and I've known Scott.
Oh man, look, man, Scott. I like Scott too, man. I think he's a great guy.
You leave Scott alone. I'll come right down to your place.
Also, I'm afraid to talk about anybody during football season. I'm afraid the bad karma will roll back around and steamroll me into the mud, and I don't want it.
But you're in Miami. Y'all are already steamrolled.
Now I'll see. It's that kind of crap right there. That's what I'm talking about. Too bad you just put the nail in George's coffin.
Hey,
Yep,
look,
you just
Lee,
did it, and
I
it's
heard
you.
it
And
too.
when they lose, all the Bulldog Nation. I want all the Bulldog Nation to know that when they lose, you got to come looking for Chris Phillips because he's your guy. He's the one who put the bad karma in the world that went and got y'all screwed and killed in that game, whatever game it is.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking to say. Scott said it right here. Isn't Tua coming back this week?
Yeah, they're gonna tape his
man,
head
that
on
boy
one
needs to
player.
retire, man. I hate to say that, man.
See,
I mean,
everybody's saying that, but nobody knows what the doctors have actually told Tua. I'm not saying he should. I'm not saying he should or should not. I'm just saying that nobody knows for sure what his doctors have told him. His doctors, the brightest minds in the country, not the NFL's people, not the NFL's, none of that. Nobody connected with teams or NFL's, but his actual, 3 or 4 doctors that he's consulted with, they might have told him he's good to go. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, if I do, I don't know, but if I do, it's a big son of a gun. It has
always.
It's huge. He must come out at night for air. He just comes out my butt or my mouth for air at night.
So, if you do have a tapeworm, will you do me a favor and name it Dimitri? And 10 bonus points to anybody in the chat who knows what that's a reference to.
No, I want to name him.
Corey wants to know. Corey wants to know who is top 2 playing for.
America. Plays for America. Oh, beautiful.
Hey, Scott, man, honestly, I kind of felt bad for y'all. And I honestly thought that we was going to end up in the same situation. I did. I was worried, especially after the first drive. I was like, oh, man, this is horrible. This is horrible. They can't catch passes. He can't throw the ball. This is going to be bad. And, man, it was bad. But, man, it was just – I just couldn't believe. I was so happy. Welcome to the SEC, Longhorn fans.
So what's up in the world of reselling this week, guys?
Yeah, Leroy.
Yeah.
What is that? Did you sell that?
Yeah, for fixing on one end and stabbing on the other.
Who in the chat knows what that is? I know
that's a wrench.
What's that's for? That's for when you're on the side of the interstate, or no, forget the interstate. It's when you're on a backwoods country road and you break down and you got to get out and work on your car. You use that, so if somebody comes up on you in the midst of that, you can stab at them. Or if it's a small woodland creature or something like that, you can stab at it and protect yourself.
You can protect yourself. It's a wrench, yeah.
Come on, Scott. I had more. Scott.
It's a stabby crescent wrench.
Scott, I had a little bit more faith in you than just a wrench.
Somebody who works in the ice industry uses it.
I'll tell you one thing. It's a fit. If you find it in mint condition, about it.
JP's got it right here. It's the Bigfoot weapon.
If you find it out there, it is actually a Klein wrench. It is a 3239, and it is actually a spud wrench for welding and iron workers. If you find one, they're good money, especially the adjustable ones. If you can get it for $3 or $4, $5, it's worth about 40. Rusty wrench. Come on, Scott.
Todd says it's small and woodland creature tool. Brad, how's your week been, brother?
Good. Sales have been like be one of those days where we think sales aren't too good, but then you end the day with several $100s, and you're like, that's actually an okay day.
Tracy wants to see your ranch, Leroy.
Hey, hold on. Brad, hold on, because Brad said he had a good day because you guys, everybody in chat realizes that Brad sells little people. That's what Brad does.
Oh wow! When you say it like that, it sounds really bad.
You sell little people.
Brad sells little people in their existence.
I'm into human trafficking. I ran Epstein's little people division.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay.
So Leroy, can you sell it just like that, man? I mean, without cleaning it up?
I just wiped it down. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with it.
Look, she says I was cooking spaghetti. Clean question. So, but he don't sell little people. He sells Playmobil. Little people's its own brand.
They're very little though. They
Yeah,
are
but
little people.
That's why I said that. I know the difference, Chris. Okay.
No, actually, I've been doing home repair outside of my other two things this week.
Oh,
I had some water damage around my double doors on the back of my house, as I've been having to tear it out and fix it. And
oh, that's right. You was fixing something when I called you the other day.
mm-hmm.
I remember that. I've had a decent week with eBay and other platforms. I've sold on eBay. I've sold on District. We've sold on Commons. We sold on Dibbit. We've sold on Whatnot. So we pretty much. I sold in person. So you guys check this out. So I don't know if I told everybody this. I might have announced it on the show. I bought 71 video games off of Commons.net, and
how are you gonna sell all those Maddens?
I sold them all. They're all gone.
Oh, I was making a video game joke. I said, "How are you gonna sell all those Maddens?" But,
oh yeah, well, some of them was. So I sold a few on Whatnot, and I was already $2 to the good. I spent $66.99 on them. I was already $2 to the good through the sales on Whatnot, so I done paid my bill off, and we had $2 positive on it, and I had 59 games left. I'm putting out a video tomorrow because I've recorded what I did today, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. I went to my local antique shop. He sells video games there. He bought every one of them that I had left for a little less than $1.50 a piece, cash in hand, $85 out the door. So I doubled my money.
So you went out his door, or did he go out your door? Like,
hey, by the way, Chris, I think you can. I think you can pick on District. I think you can actually, you can do calculated shipping, but I think you can do calculated shipping with UPS.
Yeah. By the way, Chris,
really,
I'm looking to double check that, but let me just a second. Go ahead, carry on.
Hey, Chris,
yeah.
Could you do us a favor?
Yeah.
Could you go and tell me where your package is and if it's been received yet?
Yeah, sure will. Let me get over here. Scott said something. What did he say?
He said Leroy is a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say that.
Let's see here. Shipments.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Go ahead. Let me tell you.
No.
Yes.
All right. So when you go into District and you do a listing, regardless of which marketplace it's on, you pick calculated shipping. Okay. When you click on calculated shipping, you put in your weight and your dimensions and all of that, right? I'm going to put something in here so I can get it exactly. What was it? 36 pounds, you said? by 45 by 16 by 14. And it's going to, at the bottom of that, at any rate, it's going to say get rates. Okay. When you click get rates, it's going to pop up UPS Ground Advantage, UPS Priority Mail, and UPS Priority Mail Express. If you'll scroll down and click at the bottom of that, more options, you can actually select UPS Ground or Media Mail, or there's several different UPS options there. You can actually select that, so you don't have to lose any money.
Okay. I'll have to look at that.
If you got something big like that and you don't want to do, because obviously flat rate screwed you over pretty good on that one. But
didn't I send this UPS?
I think you did.
But Brad, please take that back. Flat rate had nothing to do with screwing him over. He did that for himself.
Yeah. Well, putting a flat rate price on it's what done it. So.
Hold on, man, guys. I'm trying to find it.
What are you trying to find?
I shipped it UPS. I'm 100% sure I did.
You did. If you lost your mind, I'll help you find it.
Well, I mean, when I go to view it, it's saying it's a USPS label. But I know that's not true.
Did you do it on District or did you do it on?
Oh, I did it
on Pirate Ship.
I gotta go to Pirate Ship. That's where I gotta go. I forgot. Yep.
Apollo what?
Huh?
I said Apollo what?
Pirate Ship.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh crap.
It does sound like that, doesn't it, Brad?
It does. You say it fast enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know exactly where you're going with that, Brad.
It's been delivered, Leroy.
I'm over here.
It was delivered on the
7th grader.
It was delivered on the 23rd.
Nice.
So yesterday. It was delivered yesterday.
Nice.
And see, and that's what I don't understand, because on District, when I look at it, it just says labels created. It don't even say it was shipped or nothing. See, like when I sent something to Pocahontas, Arizona, and I sent a bunch of
on Pirate Ship. On which, where does it not say you did anything?
On District, when I go to the District on my shipments, it looks as though everything that I have shipped to UPS, it just keeps saying the label is created. It doesn't say delivered or shipped or anything. But I can go to Pirate Ship and see that the item's been delivered.
All right.
So anyway, so yeah, it got delivered. So that's good. I'm glad they got that. I'm glad they haven't messaged me, so it must have come in one piece, so that's good. And it must have all been there.
36 pieces, right?
30.
30 pieces.
30, yeah. It was 30. Sucker was heavy.
I know. We thought you were going to have a heart attack trying to move it.
Yeah.
And big.
It was, man. It was. Tracy says she got a lot from Goodwill Bins today.
I saw that. Great job.
Yeah. Let's see. He wants to know if you're welcome. What? Oh my goodness, Scott. All right. Anyway, so my week's been pretty hectic. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of answering messages and stuff, and just trying to keep up. My biggest sale. So, what's y'all's biggest sale this week?
I'll have to go look.
Oh, I'll have to look. All these questions. These questions.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, and I'm not prepared. What's your biggest sell, Chris? You're gonna spring that on us. You got to go first.
I'm trying to find it.
Not prepared.
I think it's a radio.
Narrow down the search things here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a radio. That last radio sold. It's out the door for $64.79. They bought it for $50 plus shipping.
My biggest sale was probably. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't.
I can't say that. I'm sorry. My biggest sale was today for $85 for 59 video games. and that was all cash. So
Let's see.
no fees, nothing like that.
Mine was a Mr. Christmas animated Santa's marching band and mice. It's like I think it's like a string of stuff that maybe hangs on a tree or something.
Can
Plays like plays Christmas songs.
Can somebody tell me what a week entails of? What's the date?
Hey, Roman, everybody sees what I sell because I do a what sold video all the time.
The 17th of October.
17th.
Would have been a week ago, yeah.
Okay.
So Wolfman sold a VCR. Nice. A VCR.
Nice. Hey, I got to get me one of them Wolfman t-shirts. Y'all seen those Wolfman Goodies t-shirts?
Yes, I have. They are cool looking. They are
Hey,
cool
Wolfman, you got any of those? You got any of those in larger sizes? I saw the one on your eBay store.
What do you mean larger sizes? You're like a
Hey, look at what I picked up.
Small.
It's a whole case of motorcycle. I got it upside down. I'm sorry. It's a whole case of Harley Davidson cars, non-sports cars, cigarettes. Man, I ain't smoked in. Holy cow, man! I haven't. How old's my grandson?
I ain't smoked in forever. Now I want one real bad.
I haven't smoked in 49 years.
I ain't smoked in 6 years. As I cough. But yeah, I got a pack of these. So what I've been doing is I got a TikTok channel of my Buck Mountain Barn channel where I do what solds in there first thing in the morning, and then I created another one where I just do opening packs, and it's all non-sports cards. So I got 36 days worth of cards because I open one pack a day, on there.
You said the 17th, Brad?
Yes.
This isn't fun.
Horror VHS for 20. What kind of horror was that, Wolfman? Hey, JP, thank you so much, man. That's what I was touching on at the beginning of the show, man. I just wanted to thank everyone for all their comments and support that they've given me also. Thank you, JP. I appreciate that.
Ted said 28 days.
28 days. 28 days was the name of the VHS.
It's the 28 days cool. Later, whatever it is. I'm guessing.
I'm going to take what? Do what? Shane's viewers. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong thing.
Can I say
what do you mean by that?
You done?
Those banks on. I can't keep up with chat, guys. Y'all got so much going on, talking about so much things in here.
So my best sale was the iPhone, but that was a flop. That wasn't the sold.
Go ahead, Leroy. I want to hear what you said about what you told me what you bought it for, but then you put some more money into it, so you still lost a little bit, is what you're saying, because of the other money you put into it.
So I bought an iPhone because I use a MacBook Pro for eBay, and I do not use the phone at all. I use it to look up stuff, but I do not list on my phone at all. I do not take pictures on my phone because my phone is a Samsung. It's an older phone and it doesn't take good pictures, and I can't download it. I'm very computer illiterate. So I always have to use an iPhone to take my pictures because I could just plug in the two and just switch it over. It's a lot easier because I still take my pictures on a different device. Don't yell at me. So I bought an iPhone, and usually I can use an iPhone that's locked, and I'll get upgraded every couple of years just to have a better phone. Well, I can't get it unlocked. It's Apple locked. And I thought that I could. I read up that I could, and I bought it. It was a good, not very nice phone. It was mint. It was an iPhone 14, and I bought it for $80. And it was no good. I tried doing a couple things online, and don't ever do an unlock thing online because they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, we unlocked it from this and this," and they don't tell you, "Oh well, it's still not gonna work." So that cost me $50 for one, and then $25 for another. and then I paid 80 for the phones, and then I sold the phone for 140. So it was really a loss. But I did sell a miter gauge saw guide, which I sold for $122. So
Cool.
I did find something cool today. I'd like to show you guys.
What?
It's not worth much. I'm still trying to figure out the year because I feel like it's about 15 to 20 years old. But I can't tell. Don't think I'm going to sell it. You guys know I love tools, and this is something that I believe came out of Sam's Club back in the day. I believe it came out of Sam's Club or Costco. It was one of those Christmas things. Ugh. It's brand new in the pack.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
they what they do is they put all quality tools in it. I'm pretty sure it's BJ's or Costco. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's about 10 to 15 years old. I don't think I'm going to sell it, and I sell everything. I think it's going to get hung up behind me for a while until I get desperate, and then I'll sell it. I think it's super cool. And I got stuff around me that's $300, $400, $500. But that little thing to me means a lot. I think it's cool.
It's awesome. Hey, Eric's got a quick question for us. He says, can anyone help me in one day? I got 3 shipping underpaid. What am I doing wrong here? Well, I do know, Eric, that shipping has gone up like $1 or something like that. Either just under $1, a little more than $1 because of holidays. That could be it. My question is, are you doing calculated shipping or flat rate shipping?
That's yeah, I don't know. Can you? I got 3 shipping underpaid. So this is probably not your issue. I actually had our scale was last week was, I don't know if it just set wrong or something. Every time you power it on, it just kind of sets. But it was zeroed out. It was zeroed out, but it was weighing things wrong by like making it off to the next pound or whatever. So I don't.
Yeah, he's saying he's using calculated shipping, so it could be.
I don't know.
don't
That's
know.
really odd. That's really odd. Unless that's the only reason I suggested that, possibly because that actually happened to us in this last week. There was a thing I went to ship, and when I went to ship it, it was like a pound. It had calculated for a pound less than what it actually was, and it happened on a couple of different ones. And I was gonna blame my wife for putting in the wrong number when she had calculated, but I noticed it had happened to me too. So.
Oh, real quick, I don't mean to change subject. Well, I'm thinking about it because I'll forget. So I want to tell everyone this, we're at 916 subscribers. When we get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway on this show for a $50 gift card. The card, whoever wins the giveaway, you can let me know. We're either going to do like a Visa gift card or you get to choose. I'm on picks because I don't know where you're at in the country. So I can either do a Visa gift card or a eBay gift card. But whoever wins when we do the drawing, just let me know which one you want and I'll get which one you want. But that's going to be when we hit 1,000 subscribers. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll announce the giveaway show and then we'll do the giveaway show the next week.
Awesome.
So,
I want to go back to the question that Eric had as well.
yeah, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about that and wanted to. Sorry.
Yeah, I had. So what about So like, there's so many questions to ask when it comes to that thing. What about measurements? Actually, I see Corey has asked the same thing too there in the chat. What about the measurements? Because like if it's, I mean, technically, if it goes over, like, let's say you got a box that says 864 on it, right? That's what these boxes we get from eBay say on them. That's the inside dimension. So like it automatically, because I think if it's up to a quarter inch, it rounds up to the next you're supposed to round it up to the next inch. So technically that would be 975. So like for small
Right.
items, that's not a big deal. But like let's say you got a box that's 12 by 12 by 10. If it's 12 and a quarter by 12 and a quarter by 10, then technically the post office is going to look at that. And according to the post office rules, that box is going to be 13, 13, 10 or 13, 13, yeah, 13, 13, 10, which is still acceptable. But like if it went to like that third measurement had to go up to 11, then it's going to knock it up into dimensional weight shipping. So,
Yeah. That's one of
yeah.
the reasons why I went to flat rate is because when you do calculated shipping, you got to take in the consideration the size of the box, how much packing you're going to put in there, what's the weight on that, and all that. With flat rate, you pretty much can. I don't want to say guess. I mean, because you're gonna like, all right. For instance, example, jeans and clothing. I charge $8.99 on all my clothing. The reason why is I can either put it in a padded flat rate envelope for $8.85, or I can put it in a white priority mail envelope for right around that same price, or a little bit less, or something like that.
I saw Garage Sale Nation popped up. I think that's Kevin. Does the post office really check? And the people
Yeah.
at the post office don't check, but the machines that they run through, they do scan them. And sometimes that's where the problem is. It's like when it runs through some of those machines when they pass through the thing that scans them, and it actually measures them as it goes through.
Yeah.
And if it measures what it's not supposed to measure, then or that doesn't match the measurements, they can do that. Like there's not a postal worker who's measuring those boxes and looking at the what size it was supposed to be according to the label or anything like that. But
I don't think they is either. I mean, it's
but it does scan as it goes through. I know that to be a fact. As a matter of fact, you may not know this, but if you let's say you mailed a payment for something and it doesn't show up, you can actually the people at the post office can actually even on envelopes like with no tracking, right? They can actually pull it up within the system, and you can actually see a picture of that item going through the mail.
But you can get a program. You can get there's a thing where you can have all your mail. So you could go away. My mentor does it, and he could go away and he can see that what mail was put in his mailbox.
Yeah. So I'd have the question, Eric. Were they small packages or larger packages? On smaller packages, as long as your weight's okay, it's probably not going to matter. If it gets into a bigger package, then dimensional weight does become an issue, and like you can get hit with charges pretty quickly. So, yeah, Teresa said it's called informed delivery. Yep. So I have follow-up questions, Eric. When you say you've put in the box measurements, Eric, are you talking about did you do the interior dimensions, or are you doing exterior dimensions on your boxes? And you can't round them suckers down. So Kevin says, I ran an experiment at another reseller's advice. I misweighed and measured every order for one day, over 20 orders, not one upcharge, not one down. Yeah. It's kind of like speeding. You can do it. Somebody's going to get popped. And I saw it today. I saw somebody get popped. There's a railroad crossing with like a four-way stop. So the railroad crossing's right beside the four-way stop, or three-way stop rather. and somebody was at the light, was holding up the whole line, and so people were jumping out of line and passing the guy to get past the stop sign, and then a cop pulled out and busted them. And we were happy. Why is it that if the cop pulls up, my son asked this, why is it that if a cop pulls up on you, you're like, oh, dang. And then if you watch somebody else do something wrong, you're like, yeah, I got what you deserve.
Oh, I just got a return request on Poshmark. The lady says, I did not purchase this jacket. I had no idea how it was bought on my account. I need to return it. So,
yeah. Teresa said it there. It screws everyone over in the end in the checkup, right? Yeah, you just got to do things the way they ask you to do it because, you know, it's like, look, the priority boxes, you know, people know using them for UPS and everything else, and you know, years ago, like people would be, I know before they started printing, you know, postal service or whatever it is they print on the inside of the priority boxes, people used to turn them inside out and re-glue them so they could use them and stuff. And it just screws everybody over. You're lying, Kevin. It is your practice.
you think it is?
No, Kevin's on the up. Kevin's on the up and up. I'm giving him a hard time.
Yep. Yeah, Kevin, I just want to tell you, since you're here, tell you thank you. I said thank you earlier in the beginning of the show, but thank you for allowing me to come on last night and join the card show. I greatly appreciate that. Fake you Scott.
You heard it here, folks. Kevin said,
"Hey, do not take shipping advice from me, though.
If you don't want to lose money on shipping."
Yeah, if you don't want to lose money on shipping, don't take shipping advice from me, though. I really, yeah, we did good last week. We did real good on that one.
No,
But,
I mean, there's some
big orders sometimes are hard. You know, that's why I'm trying to get away from the big stuff. You know.
Kevin uses FedEx Express boxes for USPS, says Roman. No, I mean, like, look, like seriously, like there are those things where people cut corners, and I get it, but eventually it just comes back. I'll give you a good example. You know, the free labels people get from UPS. Somebody's going to want to fight me here, but you know, the free 4x6 thermal labels you can get from UPS, they're specifically supposed to be used for UPS. And so
some of them even have a UPS on the bottom of them, but you can get them from UPS where they don't have that on there.
Yeah, and I know, but technically, you know, if you read the terms of, not just the terms of service, but whatever it says on there, you're supposed to use them just for UPS. People use them to ship their postal service packages all the time. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm sure there's somebody in the chat that's doing that.
But hey, UPS is not giving those labels away free anymore either.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was told about 6 months ago that somebody told me 6 months ago they cut it out.
If you make an account with them, you put your credit card information, and you try to ship out a quarter of your items with UPS, and they can see activity, it could be a little different story. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying anybody's wrong or right. All I'm going to say is
I can't find them on the store anymore. I know that.
Yeah, if you call and you open up an account with your business name and you show them activity, say if you got 100 packages go out a week and you give them 15 to 20, it might be a different story. That's all.
I still see them on my account, so I don't.
Will you order me some?
No, because you'll use them.
Free.
I know, but when people misuse free resources, they won't be free forever.
Hey, you can't. I can't use them in my label printer because I take them off the roll and make them flat, and for some reason, when they come through the printer, they get stuck or something. Now, when you take them off the roll,
I'll give you an example. Like this was bound to change. Let me swallow this French fry.
Don't cut your throat.
All right, here's a good example. So when I started on eBay, and I know this was bound to change eventually, but when I started on eBay 24 years ago, whatever it was, you only paid fees on the actual sale price. There was no fees on the shipping price. And what people would do is they would put their item like at $1 or $5 or something like that, and then they'd have like $50 shipping, right? Well, you're trying to skirt the system, and it's like eBay called on obviously very quickly, and they're like, yeah, it doesn't cost $50 to ship that, 8-inch by 8-inch by 8-inch package, and so they were like, okay, so it'll just be fees on everything. Now
Yeah.
I'm 100% solid. Eventually, they would have changed that anyway, but they made that change a lot quicker because people took advantage of that system.
So, Eric, I have sold comics before. I know Kevin's in the chat. He sells comics before. He may have a different price for flat rate on comics, but when I'm on the East Coast, my flat rate for comics is $5.99. That's what mine is. That may be a little high. I mean, I haven't sold comics in a while, but when I do sell them, it's $5.99.
So I'll throw this out there since you said Kevin's in the chat and Leroy's here.
Yeah.
If you sell on District, if you sell on One Stop Shop, if you sell on Dibdit, if you sell on Commons.net, shopcommons.net, if you sell on any other marketplaces on District, there's no fees on shipping. Let's keep it that way. Let's not abuse it, guys.
Yeah. Let's keep it that way. Yeah.
One of the things that pisses us off about eBay is that there's those fees on shipping. So let's not do that. So we can keep it. This is why we can't have nice things, resellers.
Hey, Roman is right about this. It says 1 extra inch on a box will raise price significantly in certain situations. And I'll say this, the difference between 1 pound and 1 pound 3 ounces is a big difference too. Believe it or not. And I know that's not much, but that is a difference now. There's like $1.
As soon as your packages cross over one cubic foot, it crosses over into dimensional shipping, where it's measured by the dimensional weight of the box and not the actual fries, because it is very. So yeah, like that example before, like a 12-inch by 12-inch by a true 12-inch by 12-inch by 12-inch box will ship at a normal rate. If you change any of those dimensions, if it goes up by an inch, then it's going to push that package over into dimensional weight packaging. It's going to be a lot more. And it's not as big as it used to be. That's true, Kevin.
I'm sorry. I've got a whole bunch of messages coming through Poshmark support and all this. It's saying they're unable to cancel the order. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Lady's saying she didn't order it, and it looks like Poshmark's telling her at this time I'm unable to cancel the order as the seller has already taken the time to ship the item. You are more than welcome to relist the item on Poshmark. However, if you receive the item and it is not as described within the listings, or sent the wrong item, or the item is in some other way not as described, you can report the problem as 3 days and delivery through app. Blah blah blah. I don't understand what they're saying. She's saying that she didn't know. I'm sorry. She's saying she didn't order it, but it was done through a live auction. So, huh?
Is that interesting?
Yeah, very. So I don't know what they're doing.
Chad asked if Kevin could match him on a super chat. Chad, Kevin said as long as it was over $50, he would.
What? Wait a minute. What? God. Y'all
hey,
cute.
We can put another. No.
Look, Kevin said no. Just think of how boring this chat would be with us, right? Yeah. Yeah. You guys, man, you guys make the chat. We appreciate it,
All right, I had to do this before. I will release one of Chris's deep dark secrets for a
No, you won't.
$25 super chat.
No, you won't.
Hey, it worked last time. It
Wait a
worked
minute. I
last
don't
time,
know what.
Chris.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know what kind of deep dark secret you know. Hey, look, Kevin said he just had to feed Death. He had to feed Mike, so he's light on cash.
Hey, Pops has got to head out later, Corey. See you, brother.
Later, Corey. We appreciate
Corey,
you, my
thank
friend.
you, my friend.
Kevin just bought me DoorDash and sent it to Cleveland. Thanks, Kevin.
What are you working on, Leroy?
You don't want to know.
We do. We really do. Because it looked like he's looking down a pipe or something a minute ago. What was that?
No, I got my loop out. I got a loop strapped to my desk.
Oh, okay.
And guys, it's vintage razor blades.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I bought a box. I bought a box with vintage razor blades. I bought the whole box for $20. I've already pushed out about $150 worth of listings from that $20. I did not realize this stuff was worth that much money.
That's good, Leroy. I didn't know it was either.
Yeah.
When I
I'm
was
going
a kid,
to Georgia. I'm going to Georgia to source tomorrow.
when I was a kid, I used to help a uncle of mine do like demo stuff. The manual labor. He just stick me in there to do the manual labor. He was supervisor. But every time we would do bathrooms, I would find those razor blades in the wall. And I didn't know what the heck was going on. And then when I got older, I realized that in the medicine cabinets, there's a little slot in the back of them, and that's where people drop those razors. That's what it's for. Did you know that?
In the back of the razors, there is not in the
No, in the back of the medicine cabinets. You know, like with the mirrors on the front.
That's dangerous.
I know, but if you open it up, and look at most of them have like a little slot, and some of them actually say dispose of razors here. And that's what people would do with them. They would just, because they're recessed into the wall, Yeah. And so it's got a little slot where people drop those razors in there, and they just drop inside the wall.
Wow. Hey,
Yeah.
you was talking about that. So, when you go into a doctor's office and they got that thing hanging on the wall where they put their dirty gloves and their dirty needles in, it's a big white plastic thing. You know what I'm talking about? When they got the needles, that's where they put the dirty needles in, and I bought 3 of them brand new. I found 3 of them at a thrift store, brand new, still in the box, and I bought them for $5 each. And I ended up selling them things for $60 a piece.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. Yep. Wolfman Goody's talking about a profit pile.
Acupuncture.
Right.
Yeah, that's what that's called. Yeah, biohazard box.
Yeah, biohazard box. JP's right on it. Yep. JP. Yep.
I don't know if they had those the last time I went to the doctor, like 25 years ago.
No, this is new stuff. I don't think they had those back then. Is that the last time you went to the doctor?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I go once every 6 months. I get to go this December is my next visit.
So have they started doing where they check your prostate, Chris?
No, I had to do the sample.
Okay, I got you. They had checked your prostate too?
No, they ain't done that. They did it through the sample.
You guys,
how do they do that? Really?
I don't know. You poop in the bag and you take it to them, and they do whatever it is they want to do.
I thought that's a colonoscopy thing.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't know. They just sent a bag home with me and told me to take care of it.
Well, let me ask you: did the doctor put a glove on and
no,
and tell you to lean over and
no?
Can I gotta put my glasses on, and this is gonna cause a lot of problems. After I tell this story, I'm sorry, I don't like to tell deep dark stories. I'm gonna tell this story, And if anybody in the chat likes this story, I would ask if they could please give a $5 super chat. Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to Leroy.
When I was younger, I've had issues with hemorrhoids, and I was about 30 years old, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to go in and get checked." My doctor, big guy, big guy, right? And he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna have to check you and make sure you're okay. You bend over." He goes, "Oh, you want a nurse in the room?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. I don't need a nurse in the room. You can do what you gotta do." So I bend over. He puts the glove on and checks what he has to check, and he takes the glove off, and he goes, because I always used to bust his balls, and he goes, "Oh, just wanted to let you know I was a center in college." I wanted to wring his F neck. It took me a minute to figure it out, and I was like, "Wow, you are not. That's not cool." But we used to bust each other's chops, and that's what I get.
Hey,
Nice.
real quick, I want to say Roman made a comment. He says, "Don't sell those." I don't know if he's joking or not, but there's needle boxes that are hanging on doctors. That's what I sold them on. Roman was on eBay. Sold all 3 of them on eBay. Sure did.
Well, maybe it'll slide through. Maybe they won't pop you retroactively, which they can do.
What do you mean, pop me retroactively?
You're probably not gonna get in trouble, but they actually will. They'll like do the thing where they remove the listing from eBay and blah blah blah, and scold you not to sell those. Try to
I
do
sold
sell
them
those
things
in the
last
future.
year. I mean, it ain't been
Oh,
recently.
well,
It's
you're
not
good.
even-
If you did it a
Yeah.
year ago and you didn't get that message, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, he said he was joking. Okay. What's he talking about, though? He said those are different. Those are the ones that they use for patients and throw needles into that used needle box. I don't know which one he's talking about.
So
Then.
how does it feel to be a big shot on YouTube, Chris?
I'm not a big shot on YouTube, man.
I don't know.
I mean,
your video semi blew up.
Yeah,
They
I
do
mean,
occasionally.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I was very shocked. You know, I took advice from Corey, and of course, Corey's always got really good advice, and I was just really shocked at how well it's done because I just didn't think. I was more concerned. I left a comment today that I was more concerned, you know, about uh, being talked down upon about my situation and stuff, but I wasn't. You know, people messaged me, and there's a lot of people out there. You know, I even got messages on Instagram where there's a lot of people out there that went through some health situations, not necessarily the same thing I did, but some bad situations and bad living situations, and that and my story has helped encourage them to keep pushing on, you know, and that was the whole point of the video. Also, you know, I know it's kind of hard to watch it as a video because it was done live, but then I took that part out of the live show and made it a regular video. So, but
My problem is Chris tells deep dark secrets and he gets a super chat. I told you guys a deep dark secret and nobody cared. And I'll tell
I
you,
don't know, Leroy. The difference is I don't tell the deep dark secrets. Brad tells the deep dark secrets.
Hey, but I don't. I help you in the
Thank you,
process.
Roman.
Don't I help you in the process? I don't drop any secrets about Chris
Yeah.
unless you give Chris a super chat. And Leroy, have you ever gotten a dime from this show?
huh?
You ever gotten a dime from this show?
I my bank account says I put in like I don't know what 20 dimes, how many dimes are in a $20 bill, but I put in a lot.
Yeah, his bank account says he put $20 into it.
I'm not taking any money from this show. I provide these services.
I
I provide
news,
these services for free.
Hey, look though, I got news though. I haven't taken any money from the show yet either.
No, but if you do, you have to pay for, you have to pay for your stream and stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But my point is, Chris, I only do this to help you.
Oh, I know. You guys are awesome. You know, everybody.
No. No, I only disclose your deepest,
Oh,
darkest secrets for super chats.
you,
And to be fair, I put the price on that so high that I didn't think anybody would, I didn't think
well,
anybody was actually
it's a
going to do
good
that.
thing. It's a good thing the nurse flipper's not in here because she called you bluff a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
She called you, didn't she?
She caught you.
Oh, Roman, there should be. There should be like a little dollar sign down in the chat.
I'm not seeing it either, Chris.
Are you not?
I'm looking at it on the thing. I don't see it. Yeah, it's not there, dude.
Oh, it sure ain't.
That's why nobody gave you. That's not why nobody gave for your story,
Yeah,
Leroy.
yeah. Nobody
No
gave
super
you
chat
story,
option.
Leroy. It's not there no more. I wonder, did I turn it off? Well, I had to fill out. Now, this week, for some reason, I had to fill out all the information, the tax information, all that, and I'm waiting on them to send me the PIN so I can put the PIN information in so they can verify whoever I am. So I don't know why that would change anything. See, Wolfman said he's not able to do it either. If Wolfman can't do it, there is a problem because Wolfman always supports everybody, Wonder why.
By the way, Wolfman's got the most therapeutic channel on eBay. I mean, on
Hey,
YouTube.
didn't he just hit 1,000 subscribers also, right?
Yeah, a week or so ago. Yeah.
Yep, sure did. Congratulations to you for that, sir. Let's see. Where do I go and check? So on my thing, it says action required, confirm your personal information, submit tax form. Okay, so I did all that, and all I'm waiting on is the PIN to be sent to me. And then I guess it can be reattached. I don't know. Does anybody know any information out there on that? I have no idea. That's crazy.
Does anybody know anything about?
We're definitely over the watch hour, so that's not an issue.
Does anybody know anything about World of Warcraft cards?
Cards?
Yeah, I got like 4 boxes of these things.
No way, Brett. How much you want for a box?
$400.
Are they still in the packs?
What do you mean? No, they're all loose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Roman and Chad, right? Yeah, Chad. Ain't Wolfman Chad?
Yeah.
I'm bad. I got bad memory. So but it was there before, before I did all that. See, the other day 2 days ago when that video went stupid, I went to look and see what my watch hours was looking like, and it had me blocked to where I couldn't see anything unless I went and did all that information. So I went and did all that information, and of course the pin's in the mail, and then I gotta wait to do all that. But I haven't even hit the 1,000 subscriber mark or the 4,000 watch hours mark. So I was wondering why I'm having to do that. But you guys have been able to send me super chats or whatever it is before. I don't know why it's not there now.
Have they sent you a check yet? Or
No, the money's
paid you
still
yet?
sitting. No,
Well,
I can't.
maybe before you actually get a payout, you actually have to do that stuff. How close were you to a payout?
We are.
I'm using all of my YouTube knowledge here to try to help you, which is 0.
Your voice keeps backing out.
I'm saying I'm using all of my YouTube knowledge here to try to help you, which is 0 knowledge.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get you. We are $20 away.
My wife said to tell anyone we would trade these cards for Playmobil.
Oh, she's excited. Yeah, that's what she wants. She would trade those cards for Playmobil.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I got like
They might have Roman. I don't know.
I don't.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
Roman,
even-
you could get monetized for the ads, but before the ads, you got to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours to get super chats and in the other one and be able to have memberships. So that's what I have. So I don't know. I don't know. And so we've been able to do it. I don't know what's changed. I guess I'm gonna have to email them or something. I should be able to send them a mail. I don't know.
dude, I'm tired, gents.
I don't know. Who's playing tonight?
I don't know.
All right, Tracy. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks, Tracy.
She's got her spaghetti ready. She's ready to eat.
Have a good one.
I'm playing tonight.
Steelers are playing tonight.
Steelers are playing tonight. Rams and the Roman says Rams and Vikings.
No, Leroy is playing tonight.
Oh. So what's your picks,
Rams?
guys, for tonight's game?
Vikings.
Leroy, who do you like tonight?
Who cares?
Don't be sour because the Steelers can't win a ball game.
You better watch your sports center.
Chad says Kevin's 50 is in limbo.
Yeah.
See, Kevin was gonna give you that $50,
Yeah.
and then he couldn't because it's not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the most convenient out ever. I love it.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I'm with you, Roman.
Win.
So the defensive coordinator for the Vikings is Brian Flores,
Yeah.
who is the previous Dolphins coach. I really liked him. He's a heck of a defensive guy. So I feel like Flores's defense is probably gonna put some hurt on the Rams tonight.
Probably. Leroy, you taking care of business over there?
I'm working, baby.
You're working. All right. Yeah. Brad, you got anything you want to tell everybody about the week? Have you made I'll say so. Wait a minute. Are y'all doing the show next Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be on here. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, me, Leroy, and I will be on here, and we might, who knows, we might wrangle someone in to come on with us.
Okay.
We'll find out this week.
All right. Anything else you want to announce, Brad?
Just how much I love everybody and how thankful I am for. We're not going to go down that hole again. But if we do, I'll provide background music for you guys.
Leroy?
You guys have a good night.
If tomorrow all things were gone,
That's it.
work for all my life.
Hey, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. Remember, next Tuesday night,
Just my children
we're going to be live on. Quit, Brad. I can't even think. Man.
To be living here today. With that flag still
Next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on One Stop Shop on the district platform. We'll be having a live show there.
American,
Sing it,
I know I'm free.
American.
Don't forget.
Say it loud.
Yeah.
I was born in America.
Hey, can I finish?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Man, y'all are crazy.